Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we look at a video from Nigel Farage and also look at an article in Sky News regarding a National Audit Office report about estimated illegal immigrants.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
It's titled, Home Office does not know how many people are in the UK illegally. National Audit Office report finds. An estimate of the number of illegal immigrants in the UK has not been produced for 15 years, the National Audit Office says. Firstly, let's watch the video Nigel put out, shall we? Now, I think it's absolutely disgraceful that we don't know an estimate, and haven't even tried in 15 years. But it doesn't surprise me at all, does it surprise you? Let's read the article, shall we? An up-to-date estimate of the number of illegal immigrants in the United Kingdom has not been produced for 15 years, according to a report. The National Audit Office, the NAO, said the last estimate in 2005 suggested there were around 430,000 people in the country with no right to remain. But independent research since has put the figure at more than 1 million. Whitehall Spending Watchdog said. The NAO's report into the Home Office's Immigration Enforcement Directorate said the department had estimated demand for immigration enforcement activity. This was put at between 240,000 and 320,000 cases a year. But the report said there was no baseline given against which progress can be measured or to demonstrate whether demand is rising or falling. The watchdog concluded that despite collecting information around its mission and objectives, the Home Office often cannot demonstrate whether its measures are working. Well, they're not then, are they, if it can't demonstrate if they're working? It's obviously not then. In the year to October 2019, detected attempts by people to come into the UK by clandestine means increased to 46,900 detected. However, the NAO said it was not clear if this was because more attempts were being made or if there was a better detection. Its report added that the Home Office is not able to assess whether its measures to stop people accessing government-funded services have any meaningful impact on the likelihood that an individual will leave the UK voluntarily. The watchdog said the Home Office could improve its understanding of the full scale of the illegal population in the UK and identify new ways to address some of the challenges it faces by looking at how other parts of the government produce estimates of hidden activity. What we should do is sweep the country and find them all. But what say you? A Pew Research Centre estimate last year put the population of illegal immigrants in the UK at 1.2 million. I actually think it's probably much more than that, but the NAO said it had not attempted to verify that figure. Although there would be significant uncertainty around any estimate the department developed, such an estimate could help the department to demonstrate that its activities are effective in deterring attempts to enter or remain in the UK illegally, the report said. Can I just say, those boat people that we saw in the video at the beginning prove that that entire statement was bullcrap, does it not? They are still coming in droves, and we are helping them come in droves, are we not? Meg Hillier, a chairwoman for the Commons Public Accounts Committee, said the analysis demonstrated by the Home Office has no idea how many people are in the country illegally and doesn't seem interested in finding out. The Labour MP added it can't demonstrate that its actions to control illegal immigration are working as intended and doesn't understand how different aspects of its work fit together. NAO head Gareth Davies said the immigration enforcement was by its very nature a complex and challenging task. While the Home Office has introduced significant changes to its enforcement activity, really? Has it? You're ferrying them in. It cannot demonstrate that overall performance is improving, he added. The department needs a better understanding of the impact of its immigration enforcement activity on its overarching vision to reduce the size of illegal population and the harm it causes. A Home Office spokesman said, "We have taken back control of our immigration system, and for the first time in a generation we will have full control over who comes and stays here." We should have full control now. I thought we were supposed to have left. Isn't that what the words were? We've left now. We've left. Everyone celebrate. We've left. It's just a transition period. Negotiation, that's all it is. Rubbish, we're still under their laws, are we not? That says it all. As this report acknowledges, the nature of immigration crime and offending is complicated, is it really? If they're criminals, we should send them back. As soon as they get to the police station or as soon as they go through the first court, no appeals, nothing like that. that, out you go, in my opinion. The appeals process in this country is an absolute joke. It costs the taxpayers billions, and we are consistently looking at ways to get ahead of the organised gangs behind it. Just make it impossible for anyone to stay once they get here if they're illegal. That might work. We work tirelessly with the international parties and agencies such as the NCA to tackle illegal migration, close down routes for people smuggling, and return those with no right to remain in the UK wherever possible. We make no apology for seeking to deport foreign national offenders, and since 2010 we have removed more than 53,000 criminals. Now, what's my opinion on this? The last two paragraphs were telling for me. You've got return those with no right to remain in the UK wherever possible. Very telling, that one. And no apology for deporting foreign national offenders. Let me say this, not one person trying to illegally enter the UK has any UK rights for me. Not to safety, not for asylum, not for anything. No right to even step foot here. They came from France, it's not a war zone. They all go back, and we need to stop the border force taxi service and multi-layered court processes so that they can reapply for asylum and then reapply for appeal and then reapply for asylum again. Absolutely ridiculous. All under taxpayers' money. And we need to find the ones who are here already. They are criminals. They're not allowed to be here, so they should be gone. But what say you? I'd like to know your opinion on that, because I thought we were supposed to have left. If anyone from Conservative parties watching, I doubt it, but if you are, do something. Jesus, you're worse than Labour. You just talk words and do nothing. I'm saying that's pretty much what Labour are as well, isn't it? Well, anyway, everyone, thanks very much for tuning in again. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.